Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ava and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another story time video. I know, so shocking. I just really have fun doing these and I have lots of stories that I think people want to hear, possibly, maybe. So yeah, today's video is about the time I was labeled a 7th grade drug dealer by my Christian school. So imagine little old me, just 7th grade Ava, total nerd, loser, I had like 5 friends maybe, still do. I was the furthest thing from anybody that would ever touch drugs. So that was about the time that hookah pens and vapes started getting really popular, and in my little 7th grade mind, I thought like a hookah pen was equivalent to cocaine. So I was like, I'm not having any part of that. But everybody at my school, in my grade especially, thought that they were the coolest things in the world. So everybody had that. And there was one person in particular that would distribute them out to every other kid in the class. So one of the administrators at the school had heard about the hookah pens that were being distributed and going around the school. And they did an impromptu locker search of everybody in the 7th grade's lockers, including mine. Everybody's lockers got searched, and they found 5 hookah or vape pens that were in the lockers. So they go to the 5 girls that had them in their lockers. There was a couple boys and a couple girls, and they're like, where did you get these? And I think it was a pact that everybody had made and I had just not heard about. But everyone decided to say my name. I was the one that gave them out. I think they chose my name because there was a possibility that that could be true, because everybody knew that my brother was a stoner and he was in the grade above me. So I guess to the administrative group, it would make sense if I was giving out these hookah pens because my brother does drugs. So yeah, I'm sitting, 7th grade Ava, little girl, sitting in Bible class, when one of the administrators comes busting into the room and demands that I need to come in the hallway. She's like, oh yeah, we just need you to choose the backpack of the girl that got suspended today. I'm like, yeah, no big deal, I know everyone's backpack. So I grab this girl's backpack and I get it, and then she's like, okay, now you need to bring it to the principal's office and you need to drop it off. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I go to the principal's office and his door is shut and locked, but you can still like go in the office, but his other office is separated through a door. So I just put the backpack outside of it. And when I turn around to walk back out, I walk back through the doors and this entire mob of these administrators comes charging at me and they're like, where do you think you're going? And I'm like, oh, he wasn't answering the door, so I'm just going back to class. They're like, no, you're trying to pull something on us. And I was like, what could I possibly be pulling? They're like, you're trying to go to the bathroom and pee right now. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, so you can flush it out of your system. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So this girl grabs me from underneath the arm and pulls me into the principal's office. I get interrogated for an hour and a half over these hookah pens that I was apparently distributing. The whole time she was just like, you know what hookah pens are, don't you? And I was like, yes ma'am, I do. She's like, and you're selling them? I'm like, no ma'am, I'm not. And she did not believe me. And I was like, why would I even do that? And she's like, oh, it makes good money. I'm like, okay, but I'm not doing it. So finally, she's like, okay, then I guess you'll allow us to drug test you. And I'm like, absolutely not. There was nothing in my system at all. I swear to Jesus, I had never done drugs. I never have done drugs, ever. And she was just like, oh no, but you need to do a drug test. I'm like, absolutely not. I want my parents here. And the second I said that I want my parents here, or you need to call my parents and tell them, they literally froze and they're like, okay, you can go back to class. So right after she let me out, I texted my friend who had gotten suspended and I was like, what happened? And she's like, they made me do a drug test. I'm like, it's illegal, you're a minor, they can't make you do a drug test without telling your parents. She's like, I know, that's why my parents are so mad right now. They literally were forcing kids to take drug tests, and there was an administrator in the bathroom standing there all day waiting and seeing how many times people were coming to the bathroom. So they were literally forcing people illegally to take drug tests without telling their parents or anything, and then would just suspend them right on the spot and send them. So yeah, for about 2 months after that, everybody still said I was Ava the drug dealer. It made me so upset because I knew I was a good kid. Like, I knew I would never do something like that, but everybody just put the blame on me because I guess it was the easiest blame. It was the easiest place to put the blame because we're all Christian kids. But of course, the one with the stoner older brother would make the most sense. So yeah, if you guys are really liking these storytime videos, please comment down below and tell me. Or if you don't like these types of videos, give me other video suggestions. Give this video a thumbs up if you agree that it was messed up to drug test kids without telling their parent. We were literally all 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I'm 15, 14, 13. Literally 12 years old giving us drug tests. That's not cool. Subscribe for a new video every single Monday and Thursday. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Goodbye. Goodbye.